Hey, how are y'all doing? I know there's like a ton of energies going on. We've had X-class solar flares, we've had geomagnetic storms, we've had lots of activity happening with the Schumman Resonance. And on top of that, normally I found that during the months of October through December, there are also greater opportunities for us to make quantum leaps in consciousness and to have more integration with our higher selves. So it is definitely a really big time. I've also been feeling and seeing a lot of high vibrational energies pouring in. So I know that especially when so much energetic activity is happening, that can lead to maybe feeling overwhelmed, feeling very uncomfortable within our own physical bodies. And one of the symptoms that can happen when there's these moments of greater opportunity for expansion is that there can be a difficulty of being able to fall asleep at night or going to bed and then waking up, like for example, at like between 3 and 5 in the morning and not being able to go back to sleep for a little bit because there's just so much energies. So the first thing you can do is when you have a lot of energies in the middle of the night is, for example, if you feel like that energy is concentrated in a specific part of your body, you can do one of two things. First, you can use like your hands and breath work to guide that energy out through your palms, through the top of your head, and to move that energy up and out. And even through the soles of your feet, if you feel guided to do so, to have the energy move the other way. And then the second thing you could do is, if that doesn't seem to work and you really feel like the energy is concentrated in a specific area and it even feels a bit sore, because at least I've experienced that, then what you can do is create like an energetic hole in that area. And you should see or feel even like that energy just dispersing out from your body and just leaving your body. And then once you feel like that all of that uncomfortable energy has left, you can then close up that hole again, that exit point. The second thing you can do is exercise. There's something about consistent breath work that allows you to be able to effectively release stagnant and dense energy from your body and move it out. For example, it could be power walking, jogging, running, or if you can't go outside, you can even do jumping jacks inside your home. Or if you even have one of those indoor trampolines, you can even jump on that, for example. Anything that it gets you to have a consistent breathing to be able to release the energies from your body. The third thing you can do is actually go outside and ground. You can ground by putting either your bare feet or hands on the ground or touching a tree. And if you're gonna, touch a tree or even touch the ground, I always like to ask permission first, either from the tree or from Mother Gaia herself. And I ask permission first if it's okay for me to be able to release the energy that I have within my body for it to be transmuted. Once I get a yes response, then what I'll do is I'll put my hands either on the tree or my bare hands on the ground, or my feet in that case. And as I breathe, I'll imagine that energy dispersing, going out through my feet or my hands, down into the earth, for it to be transmuted by Gaia. The fourth thing you can do is yoga. I found that certain poses, such as those that focus on the heart chakra or the solar plexus and the root chakra, actually help move the stagnant energy out of my body. And then the fifth thing that you can do is also, you can do similar to the first step or the first option. You can guide energy out of your body, but before doing so, you can create a portal to source and then ask that source be able to transmute that energy for you. And so what you can do is imagine as you breathe, sending that energy out through your hands and visualizing that energy going into this portal that leads directly to source. And then when you're done, you can close the portal. So I hope that one of these 5 techniques helps you. And if you know of any other good ideas, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. If you feel guided to work with me, I would love to help support you. I offer one-on-one virtual soul mentorship sessions, which you can find and book online at my website called quantumalexandra.com. Thanks for watching.